If I'm not getting my money's worth, I start getting a little salty, y'all. And I'm cheap, okay? My family will tell you I'm cheap. I do not like spending money like that. Hey guys, it's Bree. Welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm gonna be doing a collective haul from this past month. I made a couple of purchases. Not that many, but I made a really big purchase and I wanted to share it with you guys because I think it matters. It matters. And I think it's something I should share with you guys because it's gonna make a difference in my channel. So before we get started, if you find that you like my video as you're watching, make sure you subscribe. Turn on the notification bell. If you've been to my channel multiple times and you haven't subscribed. I don't know, weird energy. I don't know what that's about. Just go ahead and click the button. You're here, you're back. If you've been watching my channel over and over and supporting my videos, I really appreciate you guys. It does not go unnoticed. I really, really appreciate it. Now let's go ahead and get started with the video. The first thing I want to mention is this lip combo that I've got on. A nice matte, cool brown lip combo, yes. I love this brown lip liner. This is by Kiss, the beauty supply store. It's a good retractable pencil. It's in the shade dark brown. It's nice and creamy. I get a lot of use out of these, so head to the beauty supply store, get you a Kiss lip pencil in the shade dark brown, and it literally goes with everything. And then I used two colors from Kaleidos makeup. The first one that I used, like kind of over the top of the liner, is the shade Mahogany. Get into the packaging though, and I spoke about these lip products in one of my other videos. Beautiful shade. So pretty on deeper skin. And I use that like on the perimeter of my lip all the way across. Blotted it a little bit. See, this is disrespectful. My dog likes to disrespect me when I'm filming. And then the shade that I use on the center of my lips is NU07. It's a really nice like mid-tone nude, not too light. I know sometimes nude colors can get a little bit too light for brown skin, but it looks so pretty on the center of my lip. I love that. Just wanted to share that with you guys just in case anybody was wondering. So I've really been into blush lately, and Kaleidos makeup sent me some blushes. They sent me another one, and y'all, I'm wearing it today, but I didn't put on too much because the first time I tried to wear it, the pigment was pigmenting. It was giving way too much energy than what I was ready for. So I wore it again today and a couple of days ago, and look how pretty this looks on my, y'all, this blush is so pretty. It's in the shade Sanguine. I think it's called Sanguine. In the winter time, when it's like chilly outside and you want those like rosy cheeks, y'all, I think this is such a pretty shade. And I've really been into like the baby pinks and kind of like the orangey, but this, it looks so good. And since I mentioned these lip colors, like this is all the same brand, and I feel like this is like a really good up and coming brand. My next makeup product, I literally just put a video out about this product, but I have to mention it again, just for reinforcement, okay? This right here, the e.l.f. Halo Glow, if y'all have not tried this yet, and y'all, mind you, my skin is oily, like all up in my T-zone. But I've been using this, and I've been using it, and I've been using it. I've been using it under foundation, alone, just with concealer, without concealer. I've been wearing this stuff, and I love it. So I wanted to check back in and let y'all know like how it's been going. But look how my skin looks. It's good. And by the way, I don't know if y'all noticed, but Fenty has a new product coming out that looks like it's similar to the e.l.f. Y'all know I'm gonna pick it up. I have to pick it up. I don't care if it's similar to e.l.f. or not. I'm getting the Fenty product and I'm gonna review it. Y'all know who I am. Y'all know what I do. I'm so excited about that. But until I get that, I'm gonna be running it up. I'm gonna be putting this on every chance I get. We're lucky I haven't put it on my body yet. Can you use it? I wonder if you can use it on your body. Don't give me any ideas. Now we're gonna get into the fragrance, okay? I only have two fragrances, but I really wanna talk about them because I feel like they deserve it. One of them is a new fragrance that just came out, what, 3 days ago, and I've been wearing it nonstop, trying to formulate my opinion because I've been watching reviews. But anyway, before we get to that, I don't wanna hear nothing about me being late to the party. I don't wanna hear it, okay? Because I know I'm late. I just got this maybe last month. This is the Valentino Born in Roma. So I made sure I started with the small bottle. This is the 30 ml. Now listen, y'all, I gotta be honest. I was a hater of this perfume. I was a hater, legit. Like for real, I did not like this perfume. I would go in the store and sniffed this perfume. I sniffed it on the little tester strips, smelled it like to the point where I was like, ugh, like I just did not like it. And I kept seeing people talk about Born in Roma, and I tried every flanker, every single one. The first time I smelled it, I was like, what is this? What is this? This is the most basic perfume I've ever smelled in my life. That's literally my initial thought of this perfume. I just felt like it was basic Betty, giving nothing, smelled like everything to me. It just smelled like every perfume. Nothing stood out about it. Then what I like to do is I like to take the test strips, I'll put it in my car, sniff it while I'm driving, I'll put it on my nightstand, sniff it before I go to sleep, sniff it before I wake up, and try to see if I actually really like a fragrance. And at first, like, I still just, for about a solid week, I was like, this is ridiculous. Why is everybody talking about it? For what? It's not that great. So then I went back in the store and I was like, let me just go ahead and spray it on my arm. I don't know what it was. The body chemistry maybe it was giving concoction, but when I put it on my skin, it was like something just clicked. There was a shift in the atmosphere, and all of a sudden I was like, I gotta get it. I have to get it. And now, y'all, I understand the hype. I see what the girls were saying, but I still see what I was saying at the same time. Here's what I think about this perfume. This perfume is very, very boozy. It's giving booze. And then the vanilla kicks in, so it's like a bourbon vanilla. What I like the most about this is that, like, when you spray this on, everybody gonna smell you. There is no, can y'all smell it? Like, This perfume is packing a punchity punch, okay? It's gonna knock you right off your feet, boo. People around you are gonna smell it, so you don't wanna abuse this perfume and spray and overspray it too much, because then you're gonna be nauseating to others and you're gonna be offensive. You don't wanna do that. I'm not even gonna apologize about my lighting, because y'all already know the deal. Ain't no studio involved, okay? We don't have studio lights up in here. We got natural light. The sun is playing games, and this is what I have to work with. And my mom even likes this fragrance. So if my mom likes it, because she's picky now, it's a good fragrance, okay? So for those of you guys that are not familiar with this perfume, the fragrance notes are blackcurrant, jasmine, grandiflorum. What is that? And bourbon vanilla. So this falls into the floral fragrance family, and it's a warm floral. So there's that. And if you like a strong vanilla, you would definitely like this one. But it definitely took me a really long time to appreciate this perfume, and finally I'm there. Okay, your girl's there. So the next fragrance that I'm gonna talk about is Kayali's Love Fest Burning Cherry. The notes in this perfume are burning cherry, raspberry, praline, palo santo, guaiac wood, patchouli. And I did see that there is also tonka beans maybe in here. I do pick up tonka beans in this fragrance. Let's start by saying that this perfume literally smells so good, y'all. The perfume, and I'm not a cherry girl. I don't really like cherry like that. I don't even really like to eat cherries. But this perfume smells absolutely like, it smells really, really good. I know everybody wants to know if it smells just like Lost Cherry. The answer is no, it's not a dupe. They don't smell exactly alike. So if anybody is saying that they're dupes for one another, disregard. No. I compared them in the store, and when I smelled Lost Cherry, it was very, very cherry forward. Gives you a more medicinal cherry, very syrupy, very boozy. Doesn't really take you on much of a journey. The scent is definitely more linear in my opinion. But I really did like how that fragrance smelled. Like, I found myself like smelling it over and over and over. It was a very, very nice cherry. Way more on the boozy side, way more cherry to me than Love Fest. When I smelled Love Fest, as soon as I sprayed it, the opening of this fragrance is cherry, but more of like a natural cherry, not an artificial cherry at all. It wasn't giving syrupy. I didn't pick up any raspberry in this, so I don't know where that raspberry is coming from. Like, no, I'm sorry, I don't pick up raspberry. I smell the cherry. As it starts to dry down, the woods comes in, and I feel like the woods tames the cherry down. So I smell predominantly woods, then cherry, and I also pick up praline, like a nuttiness in there, and I smell the tonka beans. In my opinion, this to me is a better fragrance overall than Lost Cherry, because it just takes you on a little bit more of a journey. You smell the freshness of the cherry, then you also get the woods, you get nuttiness, really, really nice, not a synthetic smell. It smells really beautiful and soft. It's a nice soft fragrance if it lasted. This fragrance on me, and I kid you not, I have been wearing this for 3 days straight, trying my hardest to get something more out of this perfume. It doesn't last on me for more than an hour. Literally. And y'all already know my beef with Vanilla 28. When I first got that, I was like, what in the world? Like, it's not lasting on my skin. And since then, I've done everything, like moisturize my skin before I wear it, mix it with other perfumes, trying to get like better longevity. I spray it on my clothes, I overspray. And to me, this is giving way less than Vanilla 28. Like, it does not even last nearly as long as Vanilla 28. When I wear it, y'all, I be spraying, okay? I spray and I spray and I spray. I spray while I'm getting dressed for work. I spray after I'm dressed, before I leave, and I still feel like this does not last on my skin at all. I am not a professional in the fragrance department, but I do know that when you get a fragrance, like, you should be able to smell it. I feel personally, you should be able to tame your perfume down. I'll use this as an example. If I don't want this to be like super robust and in everybody's face, I'll do 1 spritz and that's it. You know what I mean? Like, call it a day. But with Love Fest, if I did a 1-2, I wouldn't be able to smell nothing. I wear fragrance for myself sometimes. When I go to sleep, you know, sometimes I'll spritz something on my neck. But if I'm wearing a perfume out, I do want other people to smell my perfume. I like being the girl that smells good, you know? I thoroughly enjoy that. But if I'm wearing a perfume and I can barely even smell it, that kind of makes me feel like I'm not really getting my money's worth. And that to me is a little, if I'm not getting my money's worth, I start getting a little salty, y'all. And I'm cheap, okay? My family will tell you I'm cheap. I do not like spending money like that. So I'm definitely battling whether or not I'm gonna keep this, because I'm not sure. I literally just got this fragrance, like, I don't know, when it came out 3 or 4 days ago. Look how much I've used already. I've been using it up, trying to get it to pop, and it ain't popping the way I need it to. So if you're the kind of person that likes a skin scent, something that's gonna like stay close to you and not really project and be loud, then this is gonna be great for you. But for somebody like me, and I wanna be flipping my hair and you can like, oh, what's that smell? Yeah, it's me. If you're like that, I don't know. See how long I just talked about that perfume? I talked about that way too long for this to be a collective haul video. Like, that was a full-blown review. We're gonna move on. So the next thing I got was a new phone, y'all. I finally upgraded my phone. I got the iPhone 13 Pro Max in gold. Look how pretty she is. She's so cute. Y'all are probably looking at me like, Brianna, you're a whole year late. Yeah, I know. But I used to be the kind of person that would pick up new phones on launch date as soon as they came out. Like, new iPhones, I was on it, upgrading every year. And then I started thinking like, Brianna, what are we doing here? Apple is not really giving significant enough upgrades for me to be upgrading every single year. I don't ever talk about electronics on here because at this point in my life, I'm not even that technologically advanced anymore. I don't be knowing what's going on. Phoenix got more knowledge about computers than I do, and she's 2. So I upgraded my phone from an 11 Pro Max. Yeah, did I have the 11? I think I had that phone for like 2 years. And I honestly wasn't even planning on upgrading, but I went to the store for something and they told me I was eligible, and I got the upgrade for, I don't know, less than $20 a month. It was a really small fee that I had to pay for this upgrade. And I'm thinking that if anything, I'll use this camera to vlog. I kind of really do like the camera on here, but I will say my camera does something really strange, and I'm gonna show y'all what it's doing. And y'all tell me, because y'all probably already have this phone. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and take a selfie of myself. Okay, when I pull my camera up, did y'all see how the picture just changed? Did y'all see the color just shift? I'm gonna do it again. I'm gonna take the picture again just in case y'all missed it. Okay, watch. Why is my camera doing that? Why does it change the shade of your picture when you go to the gallery? Can somebody please explain that in the comments? I think the camera's okay in this one. To be honest, my 11 Pro Max camera was just fine. So I don't feel like Apple is upgrading their phones enough to make me feel like I need to go out and get the newest one every year anymore. It's just, I think that's a part of maturing. When you're an adult and you have other expenses, a cell phone is kind of like the least of your worries. Unless there's something like very serious that you need on there and it's gonna make you money and not cost you money, then I don't feel like you should be upgrading your phone every single year. And I almost thought about waiting it out and getting the 14 Pro Max, but like, for what? For what? The only difference is that this little tiny notch is gonna be like a pill shape. So for what? nothing. So anyway, I like my year late iPhone 13 Pro Max. I think it's so pretty and I have no regrets. So the last thing that I got, and I'm so excited about this. I told y'all I'm cheap, okay? So this really took a lot for me to do. But I got myself a MacBook. I finally got a MacBook. This whole time that I've been on YouTube, guys, I've been filming from my iPhone. Everything that I do has been on my phone. Every single thing. All of my editing, nothing has been done on a computer. And the reason that I was doing everything on my phone was because YouTube has been a hobby for me, and I really needed to make sure that before I go and invest in a bunch of equipment, like, I need to make sure that this actually means something to me and it's actually gonna pay off, it's gonna make me money eventually and not end up costing me unnecessary money. So if I'm treating this as a hobby, we gonna keep hobby material. But now my channel is starting to grow, y'all, and I'm really excited. I take pride in my work. I'm really happy with the things that I've done, even using my phone. But it was time for your girl to step up, okay? It was time for me to step up, and I'm finally editing on a computer now. I got the MacBook Pro 14-inch, and I got the base model. Let's open her up. Oh, she's so cute. I love this. It's been really helpful. I also love the fact that you can unlock this using your fingerprint. Like, what? I love that. I don't have to type in a password every 5 seconds. I've been using iMovie on here because I don't have Final Cut Pro. Final Cut Pro is actually, I want to say like $300. That's $300 editing software, and I'm not ready for that. I need to learn how to edit and be efficient on here before I go ahead and invest even more. But at some point, I'm gonna make sure I invest in Final Cut Pro because I do wanna have a lot more editing options on my channel. I've also done a new little intro, y'all. Like, I'm getting really serious about my content. I'm dead serious about it because I feel like it's worth it. My channel has so much potential, and for a while, I was getting so discouraged, you guys. Like, and I still get discouraged often about my channel, but I felt like I had missed the mark. When I was pregnant, and then after I had my daughter, and I was going through like a whole bunch of just emotional, just a lot, you know, I was going through a lot. And that was the point where my channel was like really peaking. I was doing numbers, like I was getting a lot of views, and I kind of was starting to feel like maybe I had missed the opportunity, like maybe I had missed my moment. But you know, when I finally put things into perspective and I realized, like, no, God's timing is the right timing. You didn't miss your mark. You can still do it. It's never too late. So that's where I am now, and that's why I finally went ahead and got this. But when I was purchasing it, I purchased this when the MacBook Air launched, and I was so close to getting the MacBook Air. I really thought I wanted to get that MacBook Air because the colors it came in. Y'all know I like aesthetics, okay? It was gonna be a silly reason to purchase it because I wanted like a gold laptop, but honestly, for productivity, is that how you say it? Productivity? Anyway, for me to be productive and actually get the most out of what I needed to go with something that had a little bit more oomph to it, a little more power. So I'm gonna be putting in a lot of work doing editing on here. I still need to get an external hard drive because from what I'm learning, you don't wanna load everything onto your computer because it's gonna like eventually make it crash. So I still have a lot to learn on here, y'all. But I'm just feeling really, really excited, guys. I hope y'all are excited for me. That was the best thing that I purchased this month. And I know I don't ever talk about electronics and stuff like that because I don't be buying electronics like that. If y'all really enjoy me and y'all wanna see my channel grow, share my videos, like, comment, and it really does help the algorithm like spread my videos out to more people, and it expands my reach. And I have seen comments where y'all say like, man, I wish you had more subscribers. You deserve more subscribers. I'm trying, y'all, I'm trying. So those are my monthly pickups for the month. I know it wasn't much, but it's something, and it means something to me. Make sure if you guys like this video, you like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.